Hey, it's Monday. Bitcoin just had the weekly close, so here's a quick update what it reveals. And spoiler alert, in my opinion, this is bearish because you can see Bitcoin is currently trading at $68,000. So we had a nice sell-off over the weekend, which means if you look here, this is the weekly chart of Bitcoin. You can see we had a big red close. We ended up red, the weekly closed red. And this is after rejecting from this previous low, just about 75,000 over here. You know, we wicked just to Sailor's entry at about 76,000. You can see. So the previous support has now so far become resistance, and that is bearish, adding to the fact that we are already in a high time frame bear trend. We are below the 50 simple moving average here in blue. This is not a good sign if you are bullish at all. We couldn't even flip Sailor's average entry, which I've been guessing and hinting towards that that's going to be the case because he is underwater with such a massive amount of leveraged BTC. Like, it's loans. I know he's not trading on a like an exchange with a 50x leverage or whatever, but he has taken out debt or he's sold shares, he's raised money, whatever way you want to phrase it. In my opinion, it's not going to end well for him. They didn't allow him to get back in the green. He is still in the red. We are at 68,000. And if you've been following, you know the technical setup for the shorter time frame is 60K. But if you're looking on the higher time frame here, the target can be a lot lower. And you probably know, I've also been saying this, the bear market, the 4-year cycles, if that repeats, and so far it is, and there's no reason to think that it's not going to repeat until proven different, that means somewhere between October and December of this year. So we have a lot lower to go. And how much lower? Well, time's going to tell. Personally, I think below 50,000. But if it gets really bad, there is potential for us to sweep the 2022 low, which is below $15,000. And obviously something pretty dramatic would have to happen for that. Like, for example, Sailor's strategy becoming a forced seller, or one of the other treasury companies like Tom Lee, who's currently, I don't know how much he's underwater, billions, $6 billion, $7 billion underwater. And that's just the two biggest ones. There's other ones. There's Meta Planet. There's a ton of other companies and funds that have bought Bitcoin too high. And if it drops and something happens and some of them get liquidated, we can all go a lot lower. But anyway, we focus on the technicals. That is the most important thing. So previous support has become resistance. And now at this point, we need to get back above at least like 75 or 76,000 to consider any sort of near-term upside. As long as we are below that, we're looking for a breakdown. And you can see what's happening obviously in the Middle East and conflict and oil prices going up and everything getting a bit crazy. The stock market's starting to sell off last week. There is potential for all this to go a lot lower. So that's the weekly chart. In my opinion, it's bearish. Look for the level. Let's call it 76,000. As long as we're below 76,000, we're looking for a breakdown towards 50,000. Get back above 76,000, and then we can look at near-term or short-term more upside towards 80 or 86 or 90. But 76 for now, easy line in the sand. Below there, we're looking for more breakdown. So if we are looking here at the shorter time frame, you know I've broken this down even yesterday in a video, so I'm not going to go through how this whole works. This is since the beginning of February. We are closing in on almost 8 weeks of chop and sideways. This is a technical range setup, and the target is over here. It is the previous lows. Very simple, 60,000. That is the target level. And I think the way that things are looking here, it's not impossible even for that to be hit this week. But maybe it takes 2 weeks. I don't know if they can squeeze it around a little bit. But you can see how nicely, since we dropped back into this range, it's just been grinding lower. We're at 68,000. The target is 60,000, the lows, and you can see we have all these little lows over here. So I wouldn't be surprised if it does something like this. And then, you know, it depends what news is going to come out that's going to be the trigger that people say, oh, this is the reason why it all broke down. No, it's all technical. It's all here in the charts. The market makers or the algo or whatever you want to call it is engineering this. It's just playing out how it should through time and price manipulation to try and bait and trap and liquidate as many traders as possible to get them to buy the tops and get liquidated on the drops and buy the short the lows, and then it reverses back up. That's just what these markets are designed to do. That's how I see it. Purely based on the charts, it's all you need. You can analyze the macro. Oh, there's a conflict in the Middle East and this politician said that and this news. Like, none of that stuff matters. It's all in the chart. It's all technical. And you can trade purely based on the charts and these levels. And that's what I try and explain and break down always in these videos. So very simple to sum up this video. 76,000 is the line in the sand. It's also pretty much Saylor's average entry. As long as we're below there, I'm targeting lower and probably 60K. But like I said, zoomed out on the weekly and the monthly, we're looking at probably below 50,000 this year. And maybe if things go really crazy, below 30 or 20,000 is even possible. Smash the like button if you enjoy these updates. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions, you have any thoughts, reasonings. Where do you think it's going next? That's always welcome, and I will see you in the next video.